I tell you, my hands are shaking right now, and it's not sadness, it's rage. Because I just watched the top G, the man who built a whole empire teaching boys, little boys, that women are property. I just watched him get walked out of Miami in handcuffs like a common criminal. U.S. Marshals on American soil, the same soil he thought he was safe place, okay? And Tristan, the loud one, the one who always got a speech loaded up, a reporter asked him anything to say, and that man opened his mouth and had nothing came out. Nothing. The two loudest men on the internet finally quiet. And I want y'all to sit with that image. Because by the end of this video, you're going to understand why that silence is the loudest thing Andrew Tate have ever said. Now, y'all been asking, what are all the charges? Because the media keeps watering it down. It keeps keeping it cute, calling it allegations. Nah, baby, I'm going to read all of them. Every line, because every line on this list is a human being. Andrew Tate, Crown, okay, Service, United Kingdom, 7 counts of grape. Not one, not two, 7. 7 counts. 3 counts of arranging, trafficking for sexual exploitation. That means he didn't just hurt women, he sold access to women. That means there was a price tag. 3 counts of actual bodily harm. That's hands. Those are bruises. That's a woman walking around bleeding. And then the charges that set on the ones that just came out, 19 charges of offenses relating to images of child, indecent images of kids. Extreme, extreme corn, 19. Yeah, that's over 30 charges on one man. And Tristan, 1 count of sexual assault, 3 counts of arranging trafficking. And all of this is on top of what was already sitting there. Human trafficking, controlling prostitution for gain, going back to 2012. Romania still got cases open. Trafficking, money laundering, organized crime. And just this year, the UK reopened a grape investigation from 2014. 2014. This man has been running for over a decade, y'all. Several alleged victims, 7. That's not a misunderstanding. That's a predator resume. And now I'm going to say what the part that just got me really messed up. The age of consent in the UK is 16 years old. So when the Crown says indecent images of kids, they mean a baby under 16. A girl who should have been worried about her homework, about her friends, about prom, instead of allegedly she was on this man's devices, on his cam services, while he flew private, called himself the top G, and told your sons and your brothers that this is what a man's look like. Somewhere tonight, 7 women are watching the same footage and we watching. Several women who got called liars, gold diggers, clout chasers. The internet dragged them for years, while this man bought a $15 million penthouse and laughed. And tonight, they watching him in cuffs, handcuffs. So we're going to be the voice tonight because they got silenced, bought off, and buried. And we are not letting it happen again. Not on my watch. Now, here's where I need you to open up wide. Everybody, open up wide, right? Because Andrew Tate was never hiding. He was wanted for over a whole year. And where was he at? In Miami. $15 million penthouse up in Harlem chilling. House hunting in New York like a retail athlete, retired athlete, right? How does a man wanted on 3 continents live like that? Because reportedly, the Trump administration picked up the phone and pressed Romania to lift his travel ban. They didn't just look away, y'all. They arranged his travel. He stood on camera and said, Donald Trump runs the world. He's a good friend of mine. And he wasn't lying. That friendship brought him a year of freedom and a year that 7 victims had to survive through. And let's talk about Ron DeSantis. Can we talk about him? Ron DeSantis. Oh, don't get me started on Ron. This man had held a whole press conference the day Tate landed. He's not welcome in Florida. I found out through the media. Through the media, honey, you are the governor. The federal government arranged this man's travel, and you found out from TMZ. Either you're lying or you're useless. Pick one. And then he says he told his attorney, his attorney general, to go find some laws take Mike broken, not for the victims, for the pressure. These people don't move on justice, they move on poll numbers. And now the part that just terrified every single person watching. For a whole year, the federal government knew exactly where Andrew Tate was. $15 million address. They had it, and they did nothing. Then 19 counts of child images dropped, and within hours, the marshals are at his door. You think that's a coincidence? The U.S. Marshals don't not touch a public figure that's close to the White House without a green light from the very top, which means somebody said, cut his ass loose. And ask yourself, why now? It wasn't the 7 victims. They knew about them for years. It was those child images, because the Epstein files are choking this administration, and Donald Trump could not afford to be caught protecting one more predator. Tate didn't get arrested because they care about victims. He got arrested because he got expensive. All that tap dancing, all that Trump is the future, everybody get in line and obey him, and 47 still gave him up. And that is the scariest thing I've said all night. They can find a predator in 24 hours when they feel like it. They knew where he was this whole time. So when they tell you they can't do nothing about the names on the Epstein list, not one arrest, y'all, not one, they lying. They don't lack the ability, okay? They lack the excuse. And to the man, the little boy still defending this man online, innocent until proven guilty, honey, it's the Matrix. They lying on him. Baby, read the damn charges. 19 counts of child images. This man went to interview saying they got no proof. It's a smear campaign. Well, now the proof got a number on it. 30 plus charges. So what did the alpha say when the cuffs went on? Nothing. The man told y'all to be loud, be dominant, never back down, and went silent. Because deep down, every bully knows exactly what he did. He walked around this country like the money and the MAGA hat made him untouchable, made him one of them. And for a year, it did work. That's the lesson, fellas. Every man selling you how to be a man is usually running from what kind of man he really is. So here's what we do. Before we become the voice for the 7. The women they call liars, we believe them out loud. The girls who never got to be girls, we speak for them until somebody finally listens. We watch who protects predators, and when they stop protecting them, because that tells you that the system really values, right? And it ain't you, and it never was you. If somebody in your circle is still caping for a man with 19 child images charges, that's not an opinion. That's a warning sign. Move accordingly. I need y'all to get in these comments, make this video impossible to bury. Like it, share, subscribe, not for me, for the 7. For every woman and girl who ever got told nobody would believe her. We're the proof that somebody finally does. Arm yourself, stay dangerous, and Andrew, Top G, untouchable, misunderstood, Hell got a room with y'all name on it. And we just heard the door. I'm gone.